Hey everyone, it's Christine here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this week's weekly energy reading for the week of March 14th. But if you find this video outside of this time frame, know that this is valid. The messages that you hear are valid at any time and they were definitely meant to find you. All of my readings, messages that you do hear or receive or come by, they are timeless. So I really like tapping into a variety of things. Sometimes I'll receive channeled messages before or during. This happened to me last time. My eyes are tearing. Maybe it was the smoke because I just cleared the space with some sage. But I like to look at some of the main astrological events happening and anything else that could impact the energy of the week. And also too, you can simply tap into your own intuitive guidance and field as well for more information, because it's available to each and every one of us. So this coming Friday, March 18th, around 3:17 Eastern Standard Time, we have a full moon in the sign of Virgo, which is an earth sign. The Virgo is ruled by the 6th house and the planet of Mercury, communication. And Virgo deals with health. These are the healers of our zodiac signs. So any Virgos here? I'm a Virgo moon. Comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Virgo looks into health as well. It also focuses on daily routines, the practicalities and ins and outs of our daily life here on Earth, of service, of work, and many other topics. So this full moon, it's occurring when the sun is in Pisces and opposing this. So we're going to be getting the dual nature, the influences of both of these signs, right? So Virgo is earth and Pisces is water, and it's ruled by the 12th house and by Neptune, which deals more with the intuition, our intuition, spirituality, but rebirths, transformation, things coming up from the subconscious and dealing with things beyond us, not just with ourselves in relation to other things, but the universe, spirituality, and the higher power, if you do identify with one. So this full moon is calling us to balance things, right? With work, with service, with our routine, with the practical matters of earth, of life here on earth, and with maybe our heads, our dreams maybe floating away, because Pisces is a dreamy type of sign. Many of you may be feeling a lot of emotional things coming up for release, and this is an amazing time. Full moons are always an amazing time for releasing things that may no longer serve you, things that you're having trouble letting go. And no, it may not work for one, but I don't want to make this about the full moon. That was just a quick insight. There could be a lot more. If you're interested, I'd be happy to delve more into the full moon in a separate video, but this is something to consider for the week. If any of you experience symptoms, I know I've been having trouble sleeping, and it's just been emotional in general, and I'll leave it at that. Comment down below. I'd love to hear you, but let's dive in. I have intuitively picked 5 decks. So I've shuffled the cards, and I like to let them fall and see what messages we get for this week and things to focus on. So the first one I'm pulling from is Divine Abundance Oracle deck by Tasha Silver. And, oh, it just fell out. You would not believe what fell out, and I'm looking at like the wrong side of the camera. Swear to God. Is it because I'm a Libra? Love. There you go. The message reads, Divine Source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. I see 5 hummingbirds. For any of you that are really into numerology, 5, you know, the symbol of change. It's the harbinger of change. Hummingbirds in themselves represent duality and balance. No wonder, right? It taps into the full moon and what's going to be happening Friday and leading up to it. Finding balance within ourselves, but also with love. This full moon is also bringing up many notions of romance, of relationship. So this may be something for many of you that are coming up to the surface, past, present, maybe even future. Those in relationships, get real about what you're feeling. This is a I'm having trouble speaking. This is an amazing time to express yourself fully, to really speak from your heart, whether it's to yourself to acknowledge truth or to your partner. Really get clear on how you feel, not just with one another, but about the relationship. This is such a beautiful card. And there's a dual nature too of hummingbirds, so it really taps into both the Piscean energy and the Virgo energy. The next deck that I felt really called to pull from was the Archangel Oracle deck. And again, these are all shuffled in order to save time because I already see the clock ticking. It's almost like a little bomb here. I see the clock ticking towards 6 minutes. Ooh, and it came out. So what we have here is Archangel Azrael for some guidance. It's, I kid you not, look at this, read it. It's time to let go, prepare for change. Was I not just saying that with the hummingbirds? There's 5 of them here. I strongly feel with a lot of full moons, it's a time of release. And there is a lot of change coming with the transformative energy of Pisces. We're on the brink, too, of ending this astrological cycle this year because April starts. It's the first sign of the zodiac wheel. It's the first sign of the astrological new year, right? So we are releasing. This is a time of culmination of things coming up for us to consider. So get ready. I strongly have been talking about this with friends. I've been saying repeatedly there's something huge coming, and that could be relative, right? What's huge for us may be small for someone else, or vice versa. Oh, this is one of my favorite decks, the Moonology deck. And I love, because after I pull the cards, I start getting a lot of messages about how they relate as well. And it's really interesting. Sometimes people are like, no, you're shitting me. I'm like, no, I just pulled, okay, so 2 cards. Oh, damn it, 3 cards came out. So we have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So we have the energy of Virgo popping up in here, which is beautiful, the maiden. Virgo, my Virgos come out, healers of the zodiac, right? They focus a lot on health. You know, they're ruled by the 6th house of health. Oh my goodness. And detoxing, healthifying, taking care of your health, your routines, your fitness. So this is a time to give rather than take. I'm strongly sensing it's time to give to yourself. Second, we have new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Right now we have the North Node in Taurus for the next 18 months or so. And Taurus is ruled by Venus, which really focuses and highlights not just beauty and love, but stability. Taurus is all about stability, foundation, making sure that's intact, or rebuilding it if necessary, if we have to demolish what we've had previously. Maybe it wasn't working. It's also highlighting money, values, worth. So note that with this full moon, there's a lot of things many of us hold on to. I don't think I need to go into a lot of details. They could be self-limiting beliefs, people, whether you're in a relationship, friendships that you have outgrown or that no longer serve you. Maybe where you're currently at, where you're living, or the environment you are surrounding yourself with, or that you are in, I should say. It's not serving you for your highest good. Sometimes as we develop on our own spiritual growth, things have to change, right? Kind of what the guidance from Archangel Azrael. Sometimes as we change, our environment needs to change. And with that, I strongly feel prosperity is ahead. I'm feeling it, especially for Aries seasons, things are gonna take off. Oof, you guys, I cannot make this up. So we have the influence of Virgo, and I really don't pay attention to these as much, so much as the sign and the messages that I receive. And the green surrounding the maiden also taps into the heart chakra, which is green-pink. It's the only one of the chakras that has 2 colors. So we have the influence of love. I'm strongly getting self-love, giving to yourself at this time. Because Pisces is a heavy energy. It's really a lot about unearthing, releasing. Many of you may be doing and engaging in deep shadow work, different modes of therapy, journaling, introspection of sorts. because I got 3, I kid you not, 3 Moonology cards when I only wanted 1. They always pop out. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Didn't I just say that earlier? Sometimes I go off on tangents about the moon or the lunar cycles, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's not about the moon. Full moon in Pisces. So we have the Piscean energy and the Virgo energy right now. I'm not making this up. So we see the 2 fishes, the polarities, the duality, because Pisces is the polar sign of Virgo. And so one deals obviously with the higher realms, with the subconscious as well. And Virgo is the earth sign of, hey, this is what we have to do here on earth. And again, you see the colors, and also about expressing your emotions. This is tinged almost like turquoise, green, blue. And a lot of us, myself included, as you've noted in here, this video is going to be a little bit longer than anticipated, guys. Sorry. I'm having trouble speaking and expressing myself. And it's because I'm still processing a lot. A lot of things are coming up, a lot of feelings. So you're not the only one. It almost feels like, because Virgo is ruled by Mercury. I just went blank. We have that energy as well. Wow. Confirming cards, right? And I am slowly getting into the hang of figuring out a layout. Maybe many of you prefer to look at the cards instead of me talking. So I also want to offer self-care oracle. Self-care is huge for me because my North Node is in Cancer. I am a Libra Sun, Virgo Moon, Libra Rising, and my North Node is in Cancer. So Cancer is about, you know, the home, nurturing, expressing your emotions, feeling them. It's an intuitive sign too, sister sign of Pisces. And I'll say your North Node is really about the destiny you're here to cultivate. It's very uncomfortable for many of you because we operate in our South sign. And without going into too much detail, that's why I really like to incorporate self-care, oracles, and messages into your week ahead, because it's important to continue to nurture ourselves. Oh my gosh. Health checkup. Virgo energy, guys. Health checkup. This is huge. You know, Virgos, they're ruled by the 6th house. I can't say it. 6th house of health. If you've put off, and many of us have, you know, especially with the pandemic, this is the 3rd year. And for some, you know, it looks like it's waning. Who knows? Now's the time to get your health in check. But I'm also feeling as well, get your fitness and maybe eating habits in order. This may be a great time during the full moon to release any of these habits that no longer serve you. Maybe you want to start a fitness routine. Tap into the Virgo energy of this full moon to release the habits that are not working for you and to set intentions for what you do want. Maybe you want to start a new exercise habit or workout habit. Maybe you want to do a quick detox to kind of transition or change your eating habits. Maybe drop the chocolate habits. I hear you. I love chocolate. I love any type of chocolate. I don't discriminate, but I've had to really become intentional with that. Also medical. I'm hearing medical, and I also see the different colors, which to me brings to mind your energy centers, your chakra centers, and your overall health. So this health checkup, it's not just medical too, it could be energy. This is something I'm so passionate about, is maintaining the integrity of your energy and managing it responsibly, because you yourself are in charge of it. When we give too much to others, and what did I say? Well, not me, the card. A time to give rather than take. I'm not saying, or I'm not feeling that this is a time to give to others in the form of just volunteer service and that type of give, but give to yourself. Because Virgo is very much about taking care of yourself. And when we can take care of ourselves, we can take care of others. Also too, many of us have put our health checkups, medical checkups aside because of the pandemic. Maybe now is a good time to set time for this week to do any of those administrative tasks. I can totally relate to you. I do not like calling them. The whole thing just takes too long, but it's worth it. It gives you peace of mind. And I wanted to quickly read, because from the book, they do have further details. The mantra for this is, I am healthy in my mind, body, and spirit. I am healthy in my mind, body, and spirit. Last card, Super Attractor by Gabrielle Bernstein. I really don't use this deck a lot, but I felt very called and it just popped out. Green. You guys, the energy of, look at the colors. I'm getting just throat chakra and heart, especially. All tapping into love, not just love with others, but love within ourselves. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. Here you go. I always love screenshotting when people hold up cards, so this is absolutely beautiful. A lot of us are coming up or bringing to surface deep things from our subconscious that may have laid buried for who knows how long. And the point is not to simply pass or gloss over this, right? It's to actually really feel it and deal with it so that we can process it, not just embody these, but integrate it. And that's when the light appears, right? And I do not advocate toxic positivity about just love and light. I actually don't like saying that. I really focus and really espouse and really encourage you all to engage deeply in things that you feel uncomfortable around. Journal. And if it's something that's just too much, see where you can get help. Wow. Resounding themes this week. Focus on yourself. Get ready and take the time to prepare to let go. If any of you have full moon rituals, this is an amazing time to really get serious about what you want to release this week, how you want to form and create your next steps and set that intention, especially as it relates to health and spirituality and taking that balance, that Libra approach of balance. And be sure to always do things from a place of your heart and to express how you feel. Wow, my apologies, this went really, really over. There are just so many confirming messages here. I hope this helped someone. I hope this resonated for someone. I'm gonna do my best to keep this short. Have a wonderful week ahead. I'm wishing you nothing but peace and love, joy, and a lot of balance. Take care and thank you. Oh, and if you feel called to, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Bye.